Look right now into this heap dump as well to check this, just for demonstration purpose. And let's search for this reason. So here you can see the heap name. That was also what you see in this view and from the channel follow tool. And you can see this here, this reason why this memory is allocated, and see that each allocation is 80 bytes. And you can also see the memory chunk address. And all allocations are 80 bytes. So there is no skew in memory allocation. Every request is 80 bytes. And there's a little detail if you look really closely. You can see that this heap where this memory is allocated from is just a subheap because it has parent memory heap right here. So if you search for this memory address in this dump, for example, you will find that this memory, the subheap, is stored in a heap which is called session heap. And the session heap is still not the main heap because it has another parent heap. So it's this memory address. And if you look at this memory address, you will find that it is stored in the UGA and not in the PGA. Well, this change was also introduced with the real free memory management with Oracle 9i, because if you store it not in the PGA directly as a subheap, but in the UGA as a parent heap, you can freeze this memory stuff pretty easily. Yep. And yeah, so that's just information about it. It's one, yeah. Okay, so that's about the heap stuff. And now we know why Oracle allocates the memory, so basically the reason. But we don't know what or who allocates it. Right? We have a complex application, and we don't know which call, SQL call, SQL statement, or whatever, allocates the memory. So we can use once again or a debug to get a little bit more information.
You're using the TXT, yeah.
Sorry. Because there are functions. Oracle is just a C program, and if it needs to allocate memory, it has to do it via some C functions. And there are C functions which start with KGH, and which are KGH memory allocators. And Oracle debug does not give more information about the C functions, but as I told you, Fritz has a database, and if you check this database, you get a little bit more information on it. Each function which starts with KDH is about the heap manager, and there are several C functions which allocate memory, different memory parts or different reasons. And in this case, we have KHKALF, which allocates non-recoverable free change memories, KHKALO, which is a main allocation entry point, and KHKALF, which calls allocate permanent memory. So when we know that these C functions are used to allocate memory, we can profile them with some operating system tools. And I will use now dtrace as this is all running on Solaris, but as I already mentioned, I have this in the slides, this reference section. Mohammed also ported my script, which is based on dtrace, to Linux with system tab or with an arrow stack approach. So if you're running Oracle database on Linux, you can still use my approach to find this memory leaks, but on Linux you have to use the scripts by Mohammed Hafin. You can download it from here, so it's also free. Okay, so let's check how we can do it. There's a detailed script. It's nothing really fancy, right? It just captures the entry point of the C function, KHKO, KHKLP, and KHKALO, and it basically prints out several arguments which are put into this function. In this case, for these two functions, it uses argument 1 and argument 5. And for this function, it's argument 1 and argument 8. And then it just prints out this information. So let's do it once again and start. So this is my operating system process. And now when I will attach with the script, which is written by part3 to this process, and let's check some memory allocations. So that's more than enough. And now let's search for this reason. And this output, it was something like this. So here. So you can see that this C function was called. It allocates memory from this heap, and because of this reason. And if we know that now Oracle allocates memory due to this function, we can stop at this C function and just say Oracle stop here and dump me some information what you are doing exactly at this point of time when you allocate this memory. So it's possible also with OS tools, and we can do this also with dtrace. So what we will do right now is we will use a script that I have written, which is partly based on Temple script. And the script has 3 input parameters. Of course, the session is a process ID, which C function I want to break on, so basically it's the 3 ones, and the allocation reason. In our case, is KCX ASIS put. And what it does is, based on the functions that I pass in, it uses the specific arguments, and then it probes on the entry of the C function. And when this memory allocation reason is what I passed in, it will stop the process. It is, here, stop. So it stops the process, and then I can do something with Oracle to dump more information about what it is doing exactly at this point in time, and then we exactly know which code line is allocated to memory. So let's do it. And as we know, this memory is allocated due to the C function. I pass it the C function and the memory allocation reason. And now what my script does, it already tells you what to do next. Right? It says it's stopped. Please run the following command in a separate C++ session. So just do it what it says. So we'll connect to the database. And use Aura debug. And attach to this process that I stopped right now, and will dump an error stack. So, of course, the command hangs because I stopped the process, but I can continue it with prun, and then it goes through, and it will dump exactly at this point in time when it allocates the memory. So let's have a look at this trace file. Okay, I will go up in a few seconds, but at first let's look at the call stack trace, which is information about the C functions that are called. And we are here. This is the C function which we stopped, and this is the last function on this call stack. Everything else is based on the Aura debug stuff. And so we know that we captured exactly the point in time that we wanted to capture. And you also can see the different C functions which lead to this memory allocation here. And as we already know, it has to do something with ACL. You can see here, for example, it abbreviates some ACLs, gets the ACL, and then it has to put something, and then it allocates the memory. So So when you're checking the C call stack, you can be absolutely sure